Most nights don't end with sleep. They end with a glowing screen and a whispered lie. Just 5 more minutes. A man lies in bed, eyes burning, thumb moving without thinking. He knows he should sleep. He knows tomorrow matters, but he keeps scrolling anyway. Every night he chooses his phone over rest. Every morning he pays for it with his mood, his patience, and his family. He wakes up late, snaps at his wife, ignores his child, and rushes through life already feeling behind. Deep down, he knows the truth. His nights are stealing from his mornings, and his phone is stealing from the people who love him. This was the life of Samir. From the outside, he looked like a good man, a devoted husband to his wife Priya, a caring father to his 6-year-old son Rohan. He had dreams of building his own business, ideas he promised himself he would work on someday. But every night, he carried his real enemy into bed with him. It started harmlessly, checking emails, watching a short clip, scrolling through news, then one more video, then another. Samir didn't stay up late because he was busy. He stayed up late because he was avoiding silence, because silence forced him to face his own thoughts. Over time, the habit became routine. Routine became escape, and escape quietly turned into addiction. Samir stopped noticing how tired he was all the time. He stopped noticing how short his patience had become. He stopped noticing how his mornings felt rushed and his nights felt empty. The phone filled the gaps where reflection should have lived. Then, one Tuesday morning, everything broke. After scrolling until nearly 3 in the morning, Samir slept through his alarm. He woke in panic, heart racing, mind foggy. He blamed Priya for not waking him, not because she was wrong, but because guilt always looks for someone else to carry it. As he rushed toward the door, Rohan ran to him holding a drawing of a spaceship, his eyes bright with pride. "Papa, look what I made." Samir didn't stop. He didn't bend down. He didn't smile. "Not now," he muttered. "I'm late." He didn't see the light fade from his son's eyes, but that moment followed him all day like a shadow. At work, his body sat at his desk, but his mind was somewhere else, trapped in a digital fog, replaying guilt without resolution. That evening, Samir didn't go home. He sat alone on a park bench, shoulders heavy, staring at the ground. Without thinking, his hand reached for his phone again, searching for distraction from the discomfort. That was when a calm voice interrupted him. "That little machine feels heavier than a stone, doesn't it?" Samir looked up to see an old man standing nearby, with a long white beard and eyes that felt strangely steady. His name was Elias, known in the neighborhood as the Sage. Samir admitted the truth without defense. "I feel trapped by my phone." The Sage smiled gently. "You are not trapped by the phone, my son," he said. "You are trapped by the fear of your own thoughts." To explain, the Sage told him a story. There was once a powerful king who hated boredom and pain. A magician gave him a magical golden thread that represented his life's time. The magician said, "Whenever you feel bored, uncomfortable, or sad, pull the thread, and that moment will disappear." The king was delighted. He pulled the thread during long meetings, during sleepless nights, and even when his children cried for attention. He believed he was skipping only the bad parts of life. But one day, he looked in the mirror and saw a withered old man staring back. His wife was gone, his children were strangers. In his desperation, he realized that by skipping boredom, he had skipped his entire life. He screamed for his time back, but the thread was already finished. The Sage looked directly at Samir. "That screen is your golden thread," he said. "Every time you scroll because you are bored, tired, or avoiding discomfort, you are fast-forwarding your existence. One day, you will look up and your son will be grown, packing his bags, remembering only the top of your head bent over a glowing screen." Samir felt fear, not of failure, but of absence. The fear of missing his own life while being physically present inside it. Desperate for a solution, Samir asked what to do. The Sage didn't offer motivation, he offered strategy. He told him to keep the phone 10 feet away from the bed, close enough for emergencies, far enough to require effort. He told him to turn the screen to grayscale, removing the colors that excite the brain like a slot machine, and he told him to protect the first hour of the morning, not for consumption, but for creation and planning. The goal is not to hate technology, the sage said. The goal is to stop letting it decide who you become. The first nights were uncomfortable. Samir's brain begged for stimulation. His hand wanted to reach for the phone, but laziness worked in his favor. Standing up felt harder than resisting. By the third morning, he noticed the sunrise. By the seventh day, something deeper changed. He wasn't more productive yet, but he was calmer, more present. One Sunday morning, Rohan walked into the living room carefully, holding a toy car. "Papa, are you busy?" he asked. Samir smiled, phone nowhere near sight. "No," he said, "I have time." For the next 2 hours, they played on the carpet, and Samir realized something powerful. By disconnecting from the world, he had finally reconnected with his own. Time is not money. Time is life. Every minute spent watching others live is a minute stolen from your own future. Don't be the king who pulled the golden thread too fast. Put distance between you and the device. Wake up to the sun, not the screen. You are not powerless. You are in control, if you choose to be.